Again, welcome everyone to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. We are in our discipline series, and I'm loving this discipline series. So I'm going to do a quick recap about the definitions that we are using, because the definitions have a lot of energy around them, right? So we want to plug into the frequency of what these words mean, okay? So discipline itself, to bring a state of order and obedience by training and control. And the origins of that word is disciple. So the question is, what are you following, right? What are you following? Then we talked about decision, right? And decision is making up one's mind. And the origin of that word is cutting off, right? What do you need to cut out of your life? What do you need to stop doing? Yes, make a decision about that. Then we talked about choice. And to me, decision and choice go hand in hand. And choice is to make a selection from a number of possibilities of what it is that you want. It's a state of consciousness. Michael Bernard Beckwith says that choice is a state of consciousness you choose regardless of the circumstances, regardless of the circumstances. And then yesterday we talked about genius. Yes, we talked about genius. And genius to me is something that we all have, something that we all are, right? We are all masterpieces, right? And so are we disciplined to follow our inner genius? Are we disciplined to follow our inner genius, right? To be a disciple of your genius. I like that. To be a disciple of your genius, man. Don't that feel good to you? Oh my goodness, yes. A disciple of your higher knowing, your intuition, your Christ consciousness, Pastor Al, right? Genius. And so that brings us to today. So today we're going to talk about consistency, right? You can't be disciplined without consistency. You just can't. Can't. If you think you are, you're telling yourself a whole big old story, right? You're telling yourself a whole big old story. So let's break down consistency. Here's the definition. Steadfast adherence to the same principle, course, form, agreement. It's even, I was surprised to see this word as part of the definition. Harmony. Harmony is a part of being consistent, consistency. I love that. So the origins of consistency, as you can guess, is consist, right? And consist means to cause to stand, to cause to stand. I like everything about that. Steadfast adherence to what? To principle. To principle. And I'm inviting principle with a capital P. And what is principle? Principle is the law. Principle is the law. And what do we do with the law? We use it. And how do we use the law? We use it consciously or we use it unconsciously. But no matter what, it's being used, right? And we could stand in that. To cause to stand. So we are at cause, right? Our discipline is the way that we activate cause daily, right? We're talking about the creative process, cause to effect, as above, so below, as within, so without, right? That is consistent because it is a law, it is a principle, right? So in essence, being disciplined is a law. It's a principle, right? It's a principle that we can use. And consistency develops self-trust. Some of us don't trust ourselves. We say we're going to do something, and we might do it for a little while, and then it fades. We skip a week or two, a month, a year, right? And so our self-trust gets damaged in this process. And we start not believing what we say to ourselves. So being consistent is a way to build self-trust, to set ourselves up for success, if you will, right? So we're using decision, we're using choice, we're using our genius, and now we're being consistent about all of those things. Consistent. I was doing some Googling around about consistency as a principle, right? And I love one of the things that I found, and it so speaks to Sekou's birthday challenge, right? Because the birthday challenge is all about moving every day, right? Anything that you do every day builds consistency, becomes a discipline. You're making decisions, right? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm making a conscious choice. Let me tell you what happened today. So yesterday, late last night, there was a massive storm. Thunder, lightning, like I've never heard or seen before. Our cat Davy was having a panic attack because the thunder was so loud. The poor cat was panting. He was so scared, right? So it was pour down rain, right? It wasn't like patter, 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 patter. It was like kush, kush, like it was like a waterfall of rain, y'all. It was like Niagara Falls of rain. Never seen anything like this, right? And so this morning, I get up at about 10 to 5, and the folks that I walk with, by 5 o'clock, someone will send a text message saying, good morning, or saying, we're going to meet here or whatever. So the first text message that comes in a little bit before 5 says, it's raining outside. I'm going to go to the gym. Y'all have a good day, right? Okay. So I'm getting myself together. The next text comes in at 5. Good morning. It's raining outside. I'll see y'all tomorrow, right? So I'm like, oh. Then the next text comes, good morning. Yeah, it's raining. I'll see y'all tomorrow, right? So I'm like, what are they talking about? Because I don't hear any rain. So then I go look out the window. There's no rain. Oh, another text came in from another person who is wanting to join in the walk. She hasn't done it yet, but she keeps threatening to. Her text came in and said, there's probably a lot of puddles from all the rain we got and mud. So I'll join y'all on Saturday, right? So I'm looking out the window. There's no rain. There's puddles here and there, but guess what you could do with a puddle? You could step over it, right? We don't have to walk in the mud, right? So I said, come on, girl, let's get it together. So I got myself together. I said, I guess we're going to be walking with ourselves today. And I went outside. Beautiful day. Low humidity. The sun was starting to show itself. The clouds were starting to disperse. Beautiful day. Not one raindrop. I didn't cross that one puddle walking. Not one, right? It was a little muddy, but I just stayed on the cement or on the blacktop, right? Right. But that's what we do. That's what we do. And I can't tell you how many times I've done that with myself. talk myself out of something based on something that wasn't even real, right? Not even real. It's raining. No, it ain't. Go look out the window. It ain't raining, right? Oh, I'm too tired. Okay. Let's take a nap later on, but let's go and do this now, right? So consistency builds discipline. And quite frankly, it builds character also, because people can trust you. And more than that, you can trust yourself. So I was reading an article about consistency and talking about how it builds momentum because you're in motion, right? And that's what I love about the Say Cool Rights birthday challenge. We're in motion every day. And so we're building momentum, right? And so the example they gave was, it's more effective to write 200 words every day than to write 1,000 words once a week. It's more effective to do anything, a little bit of something every day than to try to grab it all up in one big gulp once a week, right? That's why our spiritual practice is so important. A daily spiritual practice builds momentum in our lives, gives us that that we need to set our day straight, right? It does, y'all. It does. Y'all, yes, Lindsay, I got a yes. I got my amen corner. Yes. You don't have to believe me. The 45, I think it's 45 now, the 45 of us who have been doing the Say Cool Rights birthday challenge for the month of June, and some of us are continuing it on, can testify to this. Discipline, making the decision, instead of doing this, I'm going to do this, making a conscious choice that regardless of the circumstance and regardless of the stories I make up, because they made up a whole story about it raining. Regardless of the stories I make up, I'm still going to do this, even if it's just a little bit of it, just a little something, right? Just a little something. So I got out there and then I got inspired, y'all. I'm out there walking, loving life, talking to myself. Oh yeah, y'all. I have full-blown out loud conversations with myself. You know I do. And it continues when I'm walking. I'm talking to the trees. I'm looking for the deer that I saw last week. I haven't spotted that deer again. But I'm saying, hey, deer, where you at? No, deer. Right? So I got inspired to do like a Facebook Live this morning while I was walking. So that was fun. Right? So it's a practice. Consistency is a practice. Build the muscle of consistency. What are you following consistently? What are you following consistently? What the world is telling you, or what your genius within you is telling you? Are you listening? Build a consistent practice of listening. I could have gone right along with the program. And this is no shade on anybody, believe you me, right? But I could have said, oh yeah, it did rain. It was a lot of rain last night. I'm sure there's a whole lake outside, right? I could have gone there, right? But we have to recognize when we start making up stories, because we make them up all the time. And if you're going to make up a story, make it a good one. Make it a story that's consistent with what it is that you desire. Make up a story that's in harmony, right? Consistency is part of harmony, right? So let's make up a harmonizing story. Yes? Oh, yes. Let's do that, right? And to stand. What is causing you to stand in your life? Take that in. What is causing you to stand in your life? It's time to get up and it's time to get moving. And whatever thing it is that you want to get moving in, Do a little bit of it every single day. Be consistent. Be consistent. All right. So I have a quote that I found this morning, and I just love this quote. So say, who's going to put up this quote? Consistency is more important than perfection. Consistency is more important than perfection. Some of us won't make any moves until we get everything perfect or what we think is perfect, right? I know some folks who won't meditate because they ran out of incense. Come on now. How incense make meditation perfect for you? It's the consistency. Do it anyway. Do it anyway, right? Consistency is more important than perfection. And how do we get to perfection? If that's a goal of yours, I'll let it go. By practice. By practice. The perfection is in the practice. Practice takes consistency. Consistency is a discipline. Discipline requires you to make a decision. A decision requires that you have a state of consciousness. Oh, yes. You have a state of consciousness that is in alignment with your inner genius. You are a disciple. Mm. You are a disciple of that quality that you said you was going to embody for 2021. Remember? Are we being consistent about that which we are already? Yes. All right, y'all. So there you have it. Consistency. Be disciplined in your consistency to make decisions and conscious choices about you. Don't worry about the other person. About you. About you. Yes? All right, y'all. All right. And we can inspire each other. The best way to be, what's the word? You know how we like to tell people what they need to do? Girl, you need to do this. You need to do that. Right? The best way is just for you to do it. And then they will bear witness to that. And they'll be like, oh, she looking kind of good. What's she doing? Let me start doing that. Right? Consistency. And staying on our path. Staying on our mat. Staying on our lane. Minding our own business, like really minding our own business. Yes? All right, y'all. All right. So there you have it. What are we doing? We're living life in joy consistently every day, connected to our yes. And my yes is my genius. And whatever your yes is your genius too. So let's be disciplined. Let's be disciplined about it. All right, y'all. So we will continue with the discipline series tomorrow. The man who inspired 45 people to move every single day. Who am I talking about? Talking about Sekou Wrights, my soul brother. He will be my special guest on Sunday because I want to know more about what this meant for him, right? When you set out to do a challenge for yourself and then you inspire 45 other people to join you, I want to know what that was like for him. Yeah, so please join me Sunday, 10:30, Living Life in Joy. Please mark your calendars. There we go. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. So I want to share this. So the Congregation of Joy, I did. I said we're going to give 10 pair of socks, right? Yeah, 10 pair of socks, right? So 10 pair of socks to the sock drive for the unhoused. So I got to give a shout out, right? Because yesterday we were at 5. So I got to give a shout out to Vanessa, to Lindsay, to Simone, to my mom, right? So that was 5 because Simone did 2. And I said we needed 5 more, right? So now I'm giving a shout out to Karen Carr. I'm giving a shout out to Julian Hairston. I'm giving a shout out to Nan. I'm giving a shout out to Lindsay. Oh, Lindsay, you bought another pair? All right now. All right. So because of that, we are now at 9. We're at 9 pairs, y'all. So I just need one more. Just one more. Thank you, Lindsay, for coming back and giving more, right? So we're at 9 pairs of socks. We just need one more to have 10. And you know what I say. We live in the overflow. We live in the abundance. So if it's more than 10, then it's more than 10. But we need one more. And we need it today, y'all. So who's going to be the one? Go to my Etsy store. I am revmelissa. It's on Etsy. And you will see the Joy socks. And you can make your purchase today. 100% of the proceeds will go to the Hero Movement for organizations who provide services to the unhoused. All right, y'all. So I'm very excited about that because I know we already have met our goal. Please check out Sekou's show, The Hero. No, he called it something else. It's Give Hero. I think it's Give Hero. Oh, here he is. Sekou, you missed it. Come on now. So the goal was 10. We had 5 yesterday. Now we're at 9 today.
What?
Yes, we're at 9 today. And I'm already knowing that we're going to get our one more by today.
Exactly.
It's going to happen today, or we'll have overflow. It'll be more than 10. We'll have overflow.
Yeah.
All right. So excited about that. So you popped out. You was gone.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I think the same thing happened yesterday. I don't know. But I'm back. I don't know what I missed, but let me just say thank you to all the people that have participated. And yes, we are going forward. You knew I wasn't going to stop.
That's right.
Right? But I meant to tell my story in my show earlier today, and somehow it went right out of my head. But I have the story about how I began the challenge and ended the challenge in the same place and what happened. So I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to get it tomorrow. So in the meantime, I did create a medal because I wanted to have a medal for myself and I wanted everybody to participate to be able to have a medal. But I wanted a medal that I could wear all the time. Because I'm like that. I didn't want to have a medal hanging up on a wall. I want something I could have often. So what I did is Exhibit A, we have a hero medal shirt. So we got the hero, and then there's a medal right underneath the hero, and then it says 30 for the 30 days on the medal. Boom. So that's now available in the hero store, giveherohoodies.com. I just created that yesterday. I'm getting mine. I know I'm getting mine. I don't know about you.
I'm getting mine too.
I will also donate a second hero shirt to the unhoused as per usual, and 50% of the profit to the nonprofits as per usual. So we're still giving back, but we're also celebrating our achievement because it's mindset over muscle. It's mindset over muscle.
Yes, I love that. I will be getting my t-shirt today. Oh, I love it. All right, y'all. So tune in. Sekou, 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. I'll be here morning sip, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. And we'll wrap up, maybe not, maybe we will wrap up the discipline series. Lindsay is asking a question. Can you do women's t-shirts too?
Yeah, so all the shirts are unisex sizing. And so women and men have been buying both of the shirts and they look great both ways. So yeah, they're in there. Oh, if you're asking about a baby doll size, I'll check into that. Because I had done that for you. Your doing shirt, Rev Mel, was the baby doll size. But then I ran out of those. So I might have to bring it back. I had to bring it back.
We got 10. We got 10.
There we go. Boom. Happening in real time. Happening in real time. Okay.
Thank you, Margaretta.
Congregation of Joy is no joke. No joke. When you said yesterday, you're trying to get the 10 by tomorrow, I was like, woo, that's talking strong. But look at y'all. Look at y'all. Look at God.
Yes. Thank you all so much. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for your generosity. I so appreciate it. I so appreciate it. So 100% of the proceeds will be coming to Sekou, and it will be given to people in need, people who are unhoused. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. So appreciate that. So appreciate it. You are disciplined in your generosity. You're disciplined in your generosity, my congregation of joy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. All right, y'all. So peace and blessings, peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.
Okay, I wasn't ready. My bad. I got so hyped about people chiming in, and we reached the 10. I was so not ready. And then I wanted to thank Nan for getting in on my website to buy stuff too. For y'all are showing out. Y'all are showing. I was so distracted. I was watching the show like I'm watching the show. Oh, shoot. All right.
I gotta throw these all up.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a high time today. It's a high time. And thank you, because not only are you helping me give to others, but you're helping me expand the size of my belief box. Because I keep putting myself in a small box, and when these things happen, it helps me make my box a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. It helps me fill the box a little more, because I still have my times when I'm like, oof, this is a lot. This is big. So I appreciate it, because you're helping me believe in this thing that I'm doing. So thank you.
Yes. It's a win. It's a win. Yes, it is.
All right,
thank y'all. Now. All right. Here we go, y'all. Take 2. Peace and blessings. Peace and justice. We're living life in joy. Connected to our yes. And hero, y'all. What is hero for the congregation of joy? High emotion, radiates, overflow. Yes, we're about that life. Okay.